Today I'd like to show you how to process chaga into two different stages, into the water-soluble stage production and in the alcohol production, which I show you into the next video. But this is the water-soluble extraction, and this is finished now, and it is just absolutely beautiful and delightful, and it feels like a sense of well-being just if you smell it. I have here about a 3.5 kilo piece of chaga, fresh from the forest, from the Austrian Alps. It's an absolute beautiful specimen, as you can see, and I'd like to show you how I process it and how I'm going to make the tea of it. I got myself a brand new nut grinder, so I can do it without heat, slow rotation, and grind it down. Absolutely beautiful. To increase the surface area, when I boil this for 2 to 2.5 hours, I like to not use an electric grinder because it causes heat and maybe distorts some of the chemicals present in the chaga. So what I'm doing is I just bought this brand new nut grinder, and I put a piece in and then slowly grind it away like this. It's very fine, just like coffee. As you can see, now I'm taking this out here, and there's quite considerable amount of very fine ground chaga down here, and this can be dried now and stored for later use. And I believe this is the best way to protect the chaga. So here I have the first stage. It looks like coffee, ground coffee, and it is just absolutely, the smell very lightly like mushrooms, like vanilla, a little bit vanilla, beans, and it is just absolutely, you can tell, you just can feel it. It's something very special. I'm drying it in the sun, so this will open the pores even further. In the end I have decided to grind this chaga by hand, and I got myself a stainless steel grinder, and it was very hard work. It took over 2 hours to grind, and now I put it on a glass sheet to semi-sun dry it early in the morning, and we believe vitamin D will also be produced now, because the chaga is still fresh, and you can see the melanin is just very obvious in the color of this absolute beautiful color. I've been drinking the tea now for 2 days, and I've noticed a visible difference in my well-being. Not that I have been sick before, but I just slept fantastic, and I feel better, and it's, as we all know now, it's one of the highest, or the highest antioxidants on the planet. The first stage of the boiling process is you preheat your oven to high. Take 2 liters of spring water, bring it to a boil, and then slowly introduce 10 grams of chaga, dry chaga, and boil it for 10 minutes, and then reduce it to the number 5 or 4, and continue to boil it for another 3 hours with a lid on it, and then the first stage of water extraction should be completed. I have produced now 2 bottles of very strong chaga tea. This is the leftover of the process of boiling for 3 hours. The water-soluble compounds have been extracted into the tea, And now I'm using this alcohol soluble compounds in a new process where I'm going to extract the compounds, and will then mix both of them into separate jars, and then I will mix them together into one tincture, and therefore I can be absolutely sure that both processes have been conducted properly. And with this process I basically don't even have to extract anything, it is all extract. What's happening now with the water? The water soluble compounds are extracted right now, and later on the alcohol compounds will be extracted and mixed with the water soluble, and then it's ready for a medicine, the greatest medicine on earth. So this has been rested in the fridge for a while, and now I'm gonna show you this absolutely beautiful, rich, it looks almost like liquid chocolate. And I'm drinking this now again for the third day, and this should be enough antioxidants for all day, or maybe even the next day. It tastes absolutely beautiful. It has a touch of chocolate, vanilla, coffee like, rounding up the palate. And gives you a sense of a cleanliness